Assalamu alaikum, hope you all are fine. In this video, we will learn about some reactions of benzene. First is the hydrogenation of benzene, in which hydrogen is added to a benzene compound, and in benzene, the pi bonds will break, and in the presence of some catalyst, and hydrogen will complete the valency of carbon atoms present in the benzene ring. So firstly, जो हमारे पास एक पहला कंपाउंड हमने लिया है वो बेंजीन है, एंड द अदर इज वी विल ऐड हाइड्रोजन and some catalyst. In the presence of catalyst, the reaction will proceed, and we will have a cyclohexane. In simple words, the pi bond will break and it will convert into a single sigma bond, and the other is benzene, and we change some conditions and the final product is the same. So benzene has pi bonds and on the alternative positions, and we add hydrogen, three hydrogen molecules. Total is six hydrogen atoms, and in the presence of nickel and some temperature, we have cyclohexane compound. And then the third one is we take benzene ring and three hydrogen molecule, and the conditions are changed. The Rene nickel as a catalyst at 200 temperature and degree Celsius, and we have the final product cyclohexane. The hydrogenation is a process in which we add hydrogen to a benzene ring, and in benzene ring the pi bonds will break and convert into single sigma bond, and the compound that contains pi bond or a double bond will convert into single sigma bond or single bond. Next is halogenation of benzene. So halogenation is a process in which we add halogen to a benzene ring. In benzene ring, one carbon that contains a single hydrogen with a sigma bond will the halogen will replace that hydrogen from the carbon atom. The first one is we take a certain hydrogen that is attached to some to the uh, benzene ring, and this halogen will replace this hydrogen, and this hydrogen, because there are it is like this bromine, and this bromine will break its bond, and one bromine will give electron to the other bromine, that will convert into a negative bromine, and the other will convert into a positive bromine. The bromine that gives its electron to the other bromine will convert into positive ion, and the bromine that accepts electron from other bromine will convert into a negative ion. So the negative ion and the hydrogen uh, that replaces the bromine will have H positive ion. So it will form a bond with the negative bromine, and the positive bromine will replace this proton hydrogen atom. So this is the process that bromine will react with a hydrogen of the benzene and replace it, and this hydrogen proton, hydrogen positive ion will form the bond with bromine and is converted into hydrogen bromide. And the other is we change the halogen as chlorine, and this is the benzene ring. It will react with the chlorine, three molecules of chlorine in the presence of some UV light and heat, and it will convert into uh, it will break the bonds inside the uh, inside the benzene ring, and the pi bond that breaks uh, to fill the carbon valency. This chlorine atoms will attach to the carbon atoms. So next is oxidation, reaction of benzene molecule. So catalytic oxidation reaction, in which we use vanadium dioxide as a catalyst in the presence of nine molecules of oxygen, and it will react with benzene ring, and this compound will convert into uh, intermediate, that is nee, we will also get some byproduct as carbon dioxide and water, and the main product is the two molecules of a certain compound, and the other is also an oxidation reaction, but it is known as a combustion reaction, in which two benzene rings is reacted are reacted with the 15 molecules of oxygen, and the product is carbon dioxide and water. As we all know that when the combustion occurs in the presence of air or oxygen, the products are same every time, that is carbon dioxide and water molecule. Next is ozonolysis. Of benzene is a process in which ozone O3 molecule is added or reacted with a benzene ring, and we will have a intermediate, that is benzene triozonide, in which this is kind of ozone that react with the benzene ring and occupied the um, or occupied or it will complete the valency of carbon atom, in which the pi bond breaks, and carbon has to accept one electron to complete its valency. So it will further react with water, and in the presence of some catalyst zinc, and we will have a final product glyoxal and byproduct hydrogen peroxide. So this is the ozonolysis of benzene, and the other topic is side chain oxidations, means um, when the benzene has a certain group attached to it, and this is the first is methyl group, and in the presence of some catalyst and a water molecule, and we will provide some heat to proceed the reaction. We will get a side chain product, in which the carbon or the carbon that is directly attached to the benzene ring, that will remain same, but some other atoms will attach to this carbon atom. So this is the final product, that is benzoic acid and sorry, carboxylic acid, and the final product is carboxylic acid, and the other is chain that is attached to the benzene ring. So the final product will be the same, because the hydrogen or water attack or attach or react with the carbon that is directly attached to the carbon atom of the benzene ring. So the other will the chain will be removed, and the final product is carboxylic acid. uh, and we will finalize it as a side chain reaction in which the water molecule in the presence of potassium permanganate and heat, the product we have is the same, that is carboxylic acid. And it this hydrogen uh, or water will attach to the carbon atom that is directly attached to the benzene carbon. So this is the end of the lecture. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.